Hello friends and welcome back to my craft room. So I ordered this sign from RCL Signs and More, and I'm going to give it 2 hole punches, and I think I'm going to go to the side with it. And I picked this up from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to use these florals on this side, and I'm going to make a bow with these ribbons. So I think the first thing I want to do is take care of this grapevine, which I got from Walmart. It's a 12-inch. Get this cut off and get it prepped and ready for me. I had my husband drill some holes in this sign for me. I kind of offset it right here. And I'm going to use, I might use twine. You know what, I'm going to use twine. I'm not going to use this. I'm always just so prepared. So here I'm just running the twine through the holes, and I'm going to tie them twice. And I'm going to do that to the top and the bottom. All right, there's the first one. That on. I want it right there. Well, I thought I was going to use my weaving needle, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to tie it off in the back. It's not going anywhere. Give it one more tie on each side. This is what I have so far. Next I want to work on my bow. I think I want my bow, I want it directly across from the side. So let me get this out of the way. About an 8-inch tail. Look at this beautiful ribbon. So here I'm just going to go down into those 2 dowels, and I'm going to twist as I'm going down to create my loops. I'm going to do 2 loops each in about 5 inches. Every time you go down into those 2 dowels, you twist because you want the pretty side up. If you struggle with making bows, the only advice I have for you is to just practice. You just have to keep practicing. You have to keep going. I'm going to do 2 of each, because I think that's what she did in her video. Pretty sure. Push that up so you can see. Now I'm going to go in with this beautiful plaid. Do an 8-inch tail. Another 5-inch loop. think I'm going to go in with this kind of burlap colored one. Tail. And look at this. Look at the beautiful detail in this ribbon. It's nice. I know people laugh at me. I have friends that know I have a YouTube channel, and they giggle at me. It's fine. I don't care. But then they turn around once I make something, they want it, and they want it for free. Cracks me up. And you know what? Sometimes I will oblige and be like, here, just take it. Because I'm not a seller by any stretch of the imagination. I can't sell anything. I'm just not that way. Now my dad, he's like the ultimate like haggler. He can handle it. I am not one to handle wheeling and dealing, I guess you could say. Zip tie, a brown chenille stem, pipe cleaner, whatever you would like to call it. So now here's the most important part. I got all my loops in there. I got my tails down here, and I am going to start my bow with a zip tie. I am not going to crank it all the way down. I'm just going to get it started. So I want to make sure that all of my loops are underneath that zip tie, and I'm just going to start the zip tie. So I get it to where it catches. Hear it? Now we're going to pull this out. I'm going to hold it in my hand, bring the zip tie in the middle to the back. Now I'm going to put my pipe cleaner in, or chenille stem, whatever you want to call it. Now that I have that secure, I'm going to crank this all the way down. All while trying to keep my bow intact. The reason why I like a zip tie is because it makes the loops really pop up. It gets it nice and tight, tighter than I could ever get it. Trim that off, put that away. Now I'm going to use the pipe cleaner as a handle to sort of break my bow. They call this breaking the bow. They call it breaking the bow, fluffing the bow. So I want my loops and tails where I want them. So one up, one down. Want my tails down. There's my bow. Now you can see the pipe cleaner right there. So I might take this ribbon right here. No, I'm going to take this right here. And I'm going to fold it on itself, just like that. Find the middle and take this around to the back. It's just the little details. Where's the pipe cleaners? Before I twist the pipe cleaner on, I'm just going to tie this to the middle part of the bow. Give it two ties. Trim up the excess. And I'm going to twist tie the pipe cleaner on top of that. So there's my bow. Let me fluff it some more because, I can't leave well enough alone. I just got to keep touching it for whatever reason. And I'm going going to trim up some of these tails. I'm just going to dovetail them. Just fold it on itself and cut it aslant. These colors are gorgeous. They're beautiful. I really like these sign kits. I like wreath kits. I like all the things. Because everything's picked out for you. You don't have to think about it. It's done. Unless you want to. I mean, I can be lazy, I guess. Alright, let me get these ribbons out of the way. Alright, so there's my bow. Bring this back. Now I want this bow over here. Up here, it's gonna fit. I'm literally feeling the pipe cleaner go through the grapevine. That's what I'm doing here. I'm not looking at it just yet. Now I'm going to grab it from the back, twist tie it off, and then tuck the excess back into the grapevine. There we go, that's better. Now that I've done smash my bow. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, got that done. That's under control. Alright, so I got this from Hobby Lobby, and it comes in sections. So I'm going to break this down, get it ready for me. Oh my goodness, I look like heck. I didn't realize how terrible I looked. But I forgot to show you my shirt and my earrings. I got little pumpkins. And then my shirt says, "Hello, pumpkin." With the pumpkin as the oh. Put this sticker off. Alright, now I'm going to inspect what I got going on here. So what I like to do is I like to touch every piece of foliage. Make sure it's the way I want it. So basically I'm burying it in alive. Put these acorns. This little berry stem. Alright, bring this back over here. I'm going to go in at an angle. I'm going to do some coming down, some going up. This one's break these up. I'm going to go in, I think, with the leaves first, and then go in with the heavy hitters. I will cut down some of the foliage as I go if I think it's too long. And basically, I'm going to do the leaves first, and then the stems that I have with the acorns and the pine cones are going to go in on top of. And then once I'm done putting all of my foliage in, I look for holes or spaces or gaps or whatever you want to call that, and I just fill it in. You always want to go in at a slant. You just don't want to stab it into the wreath. You don't want it poking out the back of the grapevine. I'm going to cut it at a slant. Let's see that. This acorn was kind of coming apart, so I just doctored it up with a little bit of glue. This is what I have so far. Now I think I'm going to take some ribbons and kind of like loop them down. Let's see how I'm going to do this. Okay, so here I'm going to use some wire to loop it around the top part of the ribbon. And I just take the wire and just start wrapping it around. And I'll show you how I'm going to attach it to the grapevine. So I just took a little bit of wire and wrapped it around. This is a pick machine. So your pick comes out. It's going to crimp over top of this ribbon. Now you want to go the opposite direction. This way you have a way of dunking it in the glue and putting it into your project. Yeah, my room is a mess. Alright, so I think I want the red one and this one going down, and these two kind of going up. So now, protect your fingers, people. Protect the fingers. Protect them. Dip it in glue. Find a spot. You want to get close to the where you have the bow attached for a couple of reasons. It's going to hide it better. So now you can kind of loop it out. Let's do one. Yeah, let's do this one. Friends, if you have any questions or comments, just leave them in the comment section. I will answer your questions. Okay, now all my ribbons are going to be dovetailed, and this is what I'm doing right here. So you just fold it on itself and cut it aslant. And make sure you get all your tails. Now you can mold. Because it's wired ribbon, you can make it do what you want it to do. This one might be a little long. You know what? You can also curl it up. All right. This is my finished project. I'm going to hang on the door and get some pictures for you folks. Let me know what you think. Friends, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Like and follow for more. Bye.